What is going on, everyone? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Rode VideoMicro and putting it up against the Takstar SGC-598 to figure out what is the best budget microphone there is out there right now. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so starting off, let's talk about what you're getting with the Rode VideoMicro. What you're going to be getting is the actual mic capsule itself, which is a fully metal microphone capsule. So it's really well built. Also has a decent amount of weight to it. You're also getting a detachable cable, which I really do like, considering that if the cable goes bad, you don't have to throw out the entire microphone, you just replace the cable. So it's a lot cheaper than actually going and having to buy a whole new microphone. You're also going to be getting the Rode shock mount, which is a pretty decent shock mount, but I wish it was a little bit stiffer because I do notice when you put the microphone on, the microphone does lean down just a little bit, and say if you're running, the microphone may bob up and down just a little bit. But you're also getting a dead cat in the box as well, which this goes over the microphone and helps cut down wind noise, and this is going to be a step up from just a normal microphone windscreen like what you'll find on the Takstar SGC-598. Now let's move into what you get with that microphone. Alright, so now let's talk about what you're getting with the Takstar SGC-598. You're just getting the microphone and a just normal windscreen. Now this windscreen isn't going to cut down on as much wind noise as the dead cat of the Rode VideoMicro, but it is still going to help cut down on some wind noise. You're also just getting the microphone, which this is a powered microphone, whereas the Rode VideoMicro is you don't need any power for it, no batteries, anything like that. You just plug it in and go. Now there's pros and cons to having a powered microphone. Of course, the cons is you have to remember to turn this microphone on, and you also have to have a single AA battery for this microphone. Now, the pros to that is you have the ability to do plus 10 dB. So if you have a camera with not great preamps, you can boost the input with the microphone, seeing that it is powered. And there is a low pass filter. So if you want to cut out some lower frequencies, such as, you know, computers in the background, or say an air conditioning unit in the background, you can definitely do that with this microphone. So that's pretty much what you get with the Takstar SGC-598. Now let's move on to the sound quality of these microphones. Alright, so what you're currently listening to is the Rode VideoMicro running into a Zoom H1. The audio levels are set to 46 on the Zoom H1, so this still has a fair amount of signal coming from the microphone, even though it is not a powered amp. Now you're also listening to no EQ done with this mic, and this is what it sounds like with EQ on right now. So in Premiere, just a little bit of an EQ done to this microphone to try and get the best quality out of it. It's also boomed away from me about 12 to 16 inches right now. So this is what it sounds like. Let's move on to the Takstar to see how that sounds. Alright, so now you're listening to the Takstar SGC-598. I will mention that even though I have it on plus 10 dB, I did have to bring up the audio levels on the Zoom H1. So even though it is a powered microphone, it is still not quite as sensitive as the Rode VideoMicro. Or it may just be seeing that this is a smaller capsule, it is able to get closer to me. So it may just be seeing that that has to sit a little bit farther away to be out of frame. I don't know if it's that, or like I said, if it's just a the fact that this is just a more sensitive microphone. But I did have to bring the audio levels up to about 56 compared to 46 on my Zoom H1. Now this is what it sounds like without EQ. And like I said, this is with the plus 10 dB on. Now, if we throw a quick EQ onto it right now, this here is what it sounds like, so you can get an idea of what it sounds like. Also, the low pass filter is not on right now, and there's really no need to it. There's really no background low frequency noises in here right now, besides maybe a little bit of hard drive noise, but it's nothing big at all. So this is an idea of what the Takstar SGC-598 sounds like. So that is it for this video. As for the microphone that I think is better out of the two, I would have to go with the Rode VideoMicro. Reason being, the build quality is just better. Portability wise, it is better. I prefer the sound of it more. The fact that there's a detachable cable. That being said, the Takstar SGC-598 is about half the price at $25, $26, and both of these mics are going to do way better than built-in microphones on your camera. So if you're not using an external microphone right now, I highly suggest either of these microphones, but in my opinion, I do think the Rode VideoMicro is a little bit better mic, and if you have the money for it, I would highly suggest this microphone. But that is it for this video. If you did enjoy it, feel free to hit the like button and the subscribe button down below, because I'm normally putting out between 2 to 3 new videos a week. But like I said, that's it for this one, and I will see you later.